Susie B, and once again, it is dark. Susie, turn on the light. Turn on the lights. Okay, I will turn on the light. My goodness. What do we have? Got some green beans. We're going to be washing them, and we're going to be preparing them. Look at all these green beans. My gosh. I did have some bush beans. What are they called? Called bush beans. They're flat. They're really good. They're a lot more meatier than these, and much more meatier and just delicious. These are green beans, and just going to be rinsing them off here. Not with hot water, some cold water. I'm just going to be rinsing these beans. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We are playing in the veggies. I love green beans. Oh my goodness. Look at these green beans. Oh my goodness. My hubby goes, you bought a 50-pound bag. I think it's 2 pounds. God, that's right. 2 pounds. 2 pounds green beans. I'm just rinsing them. Rinsing the green beans. And I'm going to prepare green beans tonight. I love green beans. Love, 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 love. What's better than a nice fresh green beans? Right? Yum, yum. Done pea! Dinner again? Yeah, I'm going to be preparing these and cleaning them and washing them and nice. Oh, nice. I would love to have a garden where I can just, I have a garden. I would love to grow these in the garden and just go outside and pick some. Nice. Real nice. So after I get these cleaned and cut, I'm just going to clean a portion to cook, right? And there's a process with green beans. Some people don't care; they just throw them straight in the pan like that. Whoosh, whoosh. You throw them straight like that, whoosh, and they leave this on. So you don't want to leave this on. You gotta snap it off like this, whoosh. And then some people snap their green beans in half again. I'm actually going to leave them like that, but I'm going to be snapping the stems off like that, because you chew on that and you can't chew. You can't chew on that. It's very, very, very hard. It's very difficult. So I'm just gonna, let's see. Let's drain all the water out like this. So we're going to go from one bowl to the other. Actually, the sink is clean. We're going to go from, let's see. Get back here. Don't you try to go down the drain. So what I'm going to be doing is, look at the sink full of beans. Nice. Let's get close. Like this. So what we're going to be doing is snapping these off, right? Snap it off. And let's throw the, could I put this? All right, so not all of them have it, but sometimes they're soft at the end, but you just gotta snap them off. And just like so. Not all of them have it. These are nice, firm green beans, nice and firm. Very nice. Hey Ross, how you doing? Welcome in to the Susie B channel. We're cleaning beans, green beans. Wait, these are green beans. We're taking the stems off of them. See that? See that? Did you hear that snap? Did you hear it? I'll try to do it next to the. Oops. I'll try to do it next to the mic next time. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can get this to stay. That's not going to work. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. So. Vinegar water mix? Are you talking about to like pickle them? Huh? No. Oh, I've never tried that. Oh, you mean rinsing them with vinegar and water? Yeah, no, I didn't do that. I could do that. That's to take off any chemicals on the beans, right? Is that what you're getting at? Yeah, that's actually not too bad of an idea. Not too bad of an idea, actually. That one's soft. So I'm only gonna be I mean, I'm gonna do all these beans, but I'm gonna just clean the amount that I'm gonna prepare. So some of them are, if they're a little soft in the end, I just snap that part off. But it's not all of them. My God, I love these. I love these. And I'll show you how I like to eat green beans. I don't know if anybody ever remembers in school, elementary, when you were in the cafeteria and you had dinner, and they made some kind of a dish with green beans on the side. Do you remember how those green beans were made? Those were the best. I don't know if it. They definitely didn't come out of a can. I don't think they did. I mean, they tasted pretty fresh. Although they were steamed to where they weren't green like this anymore. They were the faded green. Um, they made. I don't know. I think they were actually prepared, and how I like to prepare them. Like how I used to eat them in elementary, because the flavors were just wonderful. So let's see, how many is that? So not all of them have the. See, this is what I'm after right here. This right here. So we snap those off, and then I snap this off too. I just snap that off. Well, there's not too many. We can work swiftly here. Just quit messing around. Quit messing around. Get back to work. Hey, love. Hello from France. Love green beans. Just ate some tonight. Really? Steamed with butter and salt. Oh my God, this sounds wonderful. Welcome from Arizona. Hi, France. And that's the channel called Love. Hi, Norma. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm cutting some green beans, prepping them, and I'll show you how I like to eat them. I could just eat a whole freaking plate of green beans. I don't need anything else. I should have pulled the lamb out, but I actually got a few enchiladas left that I got to eat. So I think tomorrow or maybe later on tonight, I'll polish off those bad boys and finish up. I just made some enchiladas with Spanish rice, guys. If you don't know, if you didn't see that in my channel, but I made all live. I went live and I made a dozen enchiladas, cheese and onion with a little bit of meat sprinkled in there in the enchiladas, and I made black beans in the pot. And I had a Spanish rice enchilada and black bean dinner, me and my hubby. And he took some to work. He actually took an enchilada, some beans, a little bit of rice to work with him. So I know he's enjoying some of those at work. I didn't make too many, and actually, if I would have made 6, that probably would have been enough. But I made the sauce homemade from the chilies. I boiled the chilies. I toasted them, boiled them, and then I blended the chilies and then strained it, so you don't get all the peeling, the skin, in on your sauce. So they strained the sauce and then made a roux and then made homemade enchilada sauce. All those steps, and I showed you guys how to do it, is in the video. If you guys are interested, go check it out. And I show you step by step how to make the roux and how to make your own enchilada sauce and the spices to put in it. So just really nice. If you want to impress your whoever or yourself, if you want to treat yourself or anybody else, you can make them some nice enchiladas and have a wonderful meal. Authentically made, homemade, like we made it growing up. So that's some good eating. Really good eating. Get that one, yeah. Now, there's different types of beans. I like the bush bean. The bush bean is a green bean, and it's whiter and it's flat and it's really meaty and it's so good. I grew some successfully, but I think it's too hot to plant them right now. I have to research to on the time of year to plant those. But I tried planting them just while it was still cool, and they didn't sprout. So I think it wasn't warm enough, maybe. But then I waited too long, and then it got hot. So I've been gardening for probably 6 years now, maybe more longer. But I'm still learning myself. I'm not a professional. I learn from making mistakes and experimenting. So uh, how's everybody doing today? Grandma's and mom's cooking are always the best. I know, right? That's where I learned from my mom, and I'm pretty sure she learned from her mother, my grandma. Um, and making your own sauces is the best thing ever, especially when you get those flavors and you make them. It takes you back down memory lane, back to the wonderful times when you sat down with your family and enjoyed a delicious tasting meal. So that's all the beans right there. Nice, very nice. Made with love. Yes, definitely. Hi, Diamonds. Welcome in. Good to see you. Uh, hopefully you're doing well. Good to see everybody in here. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Thursday for whoever's across the pond. So I have prepared all the green beans now, and I'm going to eat all of these within the next couple of days. I guarantee it. I paid $5 for all of these, so I thought it was a steal of a deal. 2 pounds of green beans, steal of a deal. And pretty soon, I'm going to whip out the cutting board, and we're going to start cutting the ingredients that I like to add to my green beans, to the dish, to the way I like to eat them. So let's pull out the cutting board. And we're going to start cutting up some veggies. Actually some onion. We're going to cut some onion. So let's get these over here. Just put these over here. Let those drain. So I'm going to be adding some of these onions. I bought these, so I'm going to use them. This is a different kind of onion. I'm just going to call these Mexican onions. Let's see, what are they called? This is a grilling onion. So, you know what? Maybe I should use a different kind of. I make this work. So this onion is when you see steaks being cooked on the grill, they usually put these whole onions on the grill. And when your steaks are ready, you just garnish your plate with these, and you just take a big old bite out of this bulb. It's just like a regular white onion, but it's still potent and it's slightly spicy, juicy, and a good flavor. But I'm gonna use these because we have some in there, extras, and I'm gonna, what the heck, try something different. It's an onion, right? And then I'm gonna cut a few of these also. So we're gonna cut some bell peppers, onions, and I'm gonna grab a few tomatoes too. And I'm going to cut those also. So we'll get everything cut up and put everything together. Let me get my little bowls. And let's see, I want the reds, with the red colors in there. I'm going to use these little bell peppers here. Got my onion. So we got onions, bell peppers. If you ever want a good substitute for pine nuts for your pesto, use pistachios. So good. Oh, really? Bell peppers are high in vitamin C. Yes, these are the miniature ones. We buy these a lot because they come in variety color. They come in they come in these colors. See that? And we love using these. They're just so nice, and we can, if we just need a little bit of bell pepper, we just grab a few, and we use those. We use it's easy to put in a recipe, or I like to grill these too. These are great on the grill, and they go great. You toast them on the grill, and you just eat the whole thing. They have very little seeds inside, so it's really nice. Let me see. I'm going to substitute. How many onions am I going to put? How many peppers am I going to put? I want all these colors in there. That might be enough. That might be enough. So we're going to do that. We're going to put our ingredients in our little plates here, just like that. We got onions. We got our bell peppers. So we're going to put that over here. And we got these ingredients here. And we got our green beans right here, just like that. So there's our ingredients, guys. Just simple. I might use, I might have a little cilantro left. I might throw cilantro in there. Those are all the flavors I like. Garlic. I have a whole. I'm gonna chop the garlic. Let me get the garlic out. I'm gonna put garlic in there too. Yes, I'm gonna put garlic in there. Oh, don't fall in the trash can. Okay, let me grab how many cloves of garlic? I think 2 big ones. 3 should be enough. Okay, that should be enough. Three pieces of garlic. I'm gonna put the rest in there in the fridge. You know what? I'm gonna snack on some raspberries as I do this. I love my raspberries. I'm gonna snack on some raspberries while I do this. Okay, so let's let's see, what do we cut first? What are we going to cut first? Let's cut the bell pepper, huh? So these are, like I said, so in the green beans, so what do I want? Strips or do I want cubed? Do I want diced or, you know, I don't know if I want to do strips. Maybe I'll do strips. It's all strips together. Well, I definitely will dice the onion. I think I'll keep the bell peppers in strips. So as you can see, there's very little seeds in these little ones here. There's very little seeds. And the seeds, they're very soft too. So if you end up cooking them, you can swallow them. They don't hurt you. I've swallowed many. But if you're in a restaurant and you like it clean, you're probably gonna end up just cleaning them up. That's what they do in the restaurants. But anyways, so I just want to cut some strips of these, just like so. And I actually threw some of these in the soil, these seeds, and they sprouted. So I got some of these growing in the yard right now. I'm excited. Hopefully they make it to their full life cycle, so that I can get some of these from the garden, because we buy a lot of these. I do that with potatoes. I do it with garlic. Anything with seeds, I save. As you can see, I have seeds here. I have black beans, and I have these are the other seeds with these black beans that I have that we're drying are California chilies. So I'm going to try to plant all that. I got some cherry seeds here, just sitting on the counter. So I really love saving my seeds. There's the red ones. There we go. There's the yellow. Just going to keep them in strips since the green beans are long. Now, if I cut the green beans in half, which I could do, if I cut these in half, then I'll cut all of these dice. I'll dice all of those. So I'm going according to the shape of the meal. So this is just my thinking. So if I was to cut my green beans, snap them in half like that, and get them all small, like this size, then when you cook them together, you're going to see that this is bigger than that. So if I snap them, then you got to think about this stuff. Then now you want to dice. You want to dice your peppers so that when you serve them together, this is how they're going to look, right? So do you kind of get it, what I'm saying? So that's just my thinking. Now, if you're eating with chopsticks, this is all perfect. You could just leave it like that, But I could still pick these up with chopsticks. But that's just my thinking and how I grew up, how I learned how to cook with preparing your meal. So I think I will. I think I kind of like that. I'm going to go ahead and snap those in half. And that's how I'm going to eat my green beans, just like that. So we'll go ahead and chop these up, and we'll just dice these, and we'll just dice everything. Because that helped me make up my mind how I was going to do this. So we'll go ahead and do that. So just dice, just slice and dice, slice and dice, slice and dice, just like so. Okay. And just gather all this, put it in your bowl. Just like so. So that's just my thinking. I don't know if anybody cares or if anybody thinks like that also. I think that's kind of common sense in the culinary world, that you kind of prepare your meals like that. So, oops. Some of the skin is not going to be good. So just see, this is to take that off, and I'm actually gonna dice all this up with take that off. Dice the onion. Yeah, these are grilling onions, but I'm gonna try these. I think it'll bring an interesting flavor to the mix, to the green beans. Just like so. Let's see, put that aside. Okay, so just kind of like I don't want them that small. Okay, it's a little bigger than that. So yeah, this is the first time I'm using a grilling onion. I'm not grilling today, but these onions need to be eaten, and there's a few more in the fridge, so I'm going to try using these. Experimenting, guys. So don't judge me. Susie, that's the wrong onion. I know it is. I'm experimenting, so it's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. This is the beauty of experimenting in the kitchen, is using impossible methods of cooking and making them possible. Making them possible. And, I like to experiment. This is slippery, sucker. This is slippery. All right. So we just, we don't want them too small. We just kind of want them diced, right? Diced. Yeah, I'm really feeling like going to the store soon and getting a cake, a small little cake, a nice Mexican cake from the market. All right. All right, I'm gonna have some of these. Good. Okay. So there's this outer peeling, just like green onions, where you got to kind of take off the skin. Just peel that outer layer off. There's that sticky, slippery. I'm gonna rinse this off. I know it's the wrong onion to use. I know. I'm experimenting. I'm putting these onions in my green beans. I want to see how they come out. I bought these, so I want to use them. It's That's why I'm using these onions. Okay, so I just rinsed off that. There's a slippery. Okay, so we're just gonna chop this up. All right. Oh, slippery. It's that skin. Yeah, take that off. There we go. Take that off. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday, right? Everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday, Thursday for some of you across the pond. I am going to be making green beans, a green bean, the way I remember eating it. I mean, they didn't use these onions. They obviously used a regular white onion. This is what you would use with this, and some bell peppers. Oh, and tomatoes. I'm going to put a few tomatoes in there, just a few, just for that flavor. It's for the flavors, really. It's for the flavoring. So there's the onions. It's actually a lot. That's a lot for those two. Those two onions. That's a good amount. It's a really good amount of onions right there. Hold on, I'll look at the chat here pretty soon. Sorry, can't see the chat right now. We'll read it here in a second. Let me just get this in its container here. So yeah, I'm excited to eat green beans. Oh my gosh, I love green beans so much. I don't know how you guys prepare it. I saw a comment earlier. They prepare theirs with butter. That's awesome. Sounds delicious. Butter and a little pepper, salt, right? Some people make like green bean casseroles and all that good stuff. Hi, Miss Joyax. How you doing? Do you know why Virginia is called Virginia? No, I don't. Shut up, Miss Susie. What is our dish for today? It's green beans, Miss Joyax. I'm making some just green beans, just regular green beans. And so we got our onions cut now. We got our onions. We got our bell peppers cut, just like so. And I'm gonna put some garlic in it, and just gonna clean the garlic here. We just want to dice the garlic just to get the flavor in there. I probably hit it too hard. Don't hit it so hard, Susie. Okay. So should come right off. Don't annihilate your garlic, Susie. Okay. A little lighter on the okay. So that's our garlic. We're just going to oh, that's fine. So I want to see my garlic in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them, dice them into not so small. Okay, like that. I like to see my garlic. I like to taste it. I don't like it to disappear. Okay, there's the garlic. I'm gonna actually mix the garlic here with the peppers. Throw those together, just like so. Let's go rinse our cutting board. Okay, nice clean cutting board. Okay, so that's ready, and so we're gonna go ahead and I thought I was gonna make these whole, but I'm actually gonna cut them in half since I diced all the ingredients, and we're gonna just cut these in half and make them the normal size that you would get them in the restaurant or in a frozen dinner. They're about this size. The green beans, they're about that size. They're just cut in half. That's all. So how's everybody doing? With ground pork? Oh no, it's called Virginia after the Queen Marie, right? Oh, the Virgin. Oh, okay. Thanks for correcting me. Butter makes everything better. I agree. Shut up, Miss Susie. From Miss Joyax. All is good. About to eat. Getting Parmesan Romano. Ooh. How about you, at love? Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting up the just snapping some beans. Bean snapping, right? So we're making them a little smaller. I thought I was gonna leave them big like this, but no, we're gonna snap them, and they're gonna go right in the pan here shortly. And you know, I'm contemplating whether to use olive oil or butter. I think butter would be better, especially with the onions. So I think I'm gonna use butter. Butter's a great idea. I think it'll be more flavorful, and I think it'll help caramelize the onions real nice. We're not going to cook it for too long. We're just going to saute everything together. The beans definitely will take a while, so I'll cook the beans, and I'm going to try not to let them get lose their color. So let's see if we can succeed doing that. I haven't made this in a long time, so every time I go live with the dish, it's something usually that I haven't made in quite a while, or it's the first time trying it. And this definitely is something that I have not made in quite some time. The last time I made this, I think I was in my 20s. So that was over 20 years ago. So I think that might be enough for that volume of vegetables and onions. I think that's just the right volume. And we gotta have some raspberries. Hi, Shadow Soldier brother. How you doing, beautiful brother? Good to see you. My mic on yet. Okay, let me get the pot and the pan. Ooh, am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do it in cast iron. Okay, let's turn on the pan. Let's get the more bit of butter. More bit of butter. See what else goes in this. Ooh. Okay. Yes, we're gonna try something, guys. Try something. Let me get this ready. Oh my God. Okay. This is why I love experimenting. Oh my God. I can't wait. These are gonna be the best green beans ever. My God. Oh, I just, you guys are all, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, let's go over here. So, let's go over here. Let's see. Spit in here. Just using dish after dish. I can't wait to try these. Okay, there's our green beans. Here's our pan. So excited. Okay, look, we got our butter right here. We got our butter. Okay. And we got our stock. Chicken stock, right? Okay, let's get our other ingredients over here. We have our bell pepper here and garlic, and let's get some butter. Let's get some more bit of butter in there. Yes, cute butter. It is small, huh, Miss Joyax? Isn't that cute? I'm not going to use that whole stick of butter. It's half a stick, but no, I'm not going to use all of that. I'm just going to use just maybe that much. Just like that. So very yummy. And this is how I remember the flavors. So I'm all the flavors that I have here. The bell pepper, the onion. Oh, I forgot the tomato, huh? Now, did I get the tomato in there? Just let this melt. With love. Okay, so I got watermelon in here to eat. Oh, my hubby, he buys these things, and then I have to hurry up and eat stuff, and it's like I'm trying to snack on the fruits when I can. Okay, I want definitely a few red tomatoes. We're gonna doing little cherry tomatoes. Spot some for salad. So that's gonna go in with the you cooking. My God, so good. Oh my God. Just chopping the little tomatoes real quick. I forgot the tomatoes. Okay, I know these are probably, you would probably want to use Roma tomatoes for this. But this is all I have. And it's, these are very flavorful. And this is what I'm using. So that's my explanation, and that's what I'm sticking to. So kind of like that. And I'm just cutting them halfways and then turning it over and cutting them crossways. And then dicing them, just like so. Don't get your fingernails, Susie. Okay, so That's why you're supposed to pinch in your, that's why you're supposed to bend your fingers. So just like that. That's done. Okay. That's how much tomato I'm going to put in. And I'm going to have another raspberry. Just like so. Okay, let's go. Put all our ingredients here. Just like so. Tomato, onion. You would probably be using a white onion. I'm using a grilling onion. Bell peppers, garlic, green beans. Okay, so what are we going to put first? We're going to put some of the garlic in. Just like that. And good thing I threw them all on top because I can get most of them. Oh, I can smell that. It smells good. So, just like that. Can you guys hear the sizzle? Did you hear the sizzle? I don't need that dead cat on there. That's done. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm adding a little chicken stock to the butter. Now I'm going to add the onions, green beans, I could probably cut the onions a little bigger, I think. You know, they could be a little bigger, but I think this is good. This works out fine. I'm going to get all that nice butter with chicken stock on. Just make sure that your green beans are all nicely coated with that. That's going to be a really good flavor. So I'm going to let those cook for a little bit. It's on real low. The temperature is down at 2 because I didn't want to cook these too fast. But I could raise the temperature a little bit between 2 and 4, maybe at 3, and then just let these slowly cook and marinate in this wonderful butter. High heat and stew. Stir for 3 to 4 minutes. Ooh, what are you describing, love? Diamond, sorry, won't bother you. Got it. High heat and stir for 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, I just raised the heat. Put it on 6, stir for 2 minutes, then 2 to 3. Oh, okay, got it. So yeah, I can hear it. So I don't know if anybody's ever tried that. The butter with the chicken stock, it's going to give it a wonderful flavor. Probably won't even have to salt it, depending on what kind of chicken stock you have. I use the paste. I just got this new stuff. I'll show it to you. I found it on Amazon. And it's so it's this stuff right here, chicken base, no added MSGs, but it's still flavorful, and has a really good flavor. This is what it looks like, and when we finish our beef stock, I'll probably get this in beef also. Keep it in the fridge once you open it. So that's what I'm using. Whoops. Oh my God. Put the bell pepper in. This is how I like to eat my green beans. Look at how nice and shiny and coated they are. Add the tomato. Isn't that pretty? I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. This would go great with a steak. If you have a chicken breast, grilled chicken breast would be lovely. A baked potato, some mashed gravy, mashed potatoes gravy. This is a great side. Or you can just have this and a piece of fish, maybe some shrimp. If you want to be kind of adventurous, throw some nice shrimp in here and add shrimp to this. You can add chicken breast, probably chunks. I definitely would have them cooked already and then throw them in last just to keep them warm. How else could I? You could have this with ribs, with some barbecue ribs, with some rice pilaf, nice green beans. God, this is now I want some ribs. Darn. I'm not really good at cooking ribs, guys. I only know how to like boil them and then um, cover them in barbecue sauce and then grill, and straight to the grill. That's about all I know how to cook. I'm gonna lower the heat here, and then oh my God, I can taste all those flavors. The tomatoes in there, the bell pepper flavors in there, the butter, the chicken base is in there. You could taste that, and the tomato. Oh God, it looks gorgeous. Look at that. Just looks really gorgeous. The green beans. Look at how nice they look. And this is so much better in the freaking can. I mean, and you get a lot more flavors. It's fresh. You don't have all those preservatives, and the can's okay. If you're in a hurry and you want to cut corners, but as you can see, it doesn't take very long to prepare this. It's not under 10 minutes or so. It took longer to actually chop everything than the actual cooking time, I think. So I'm gonna try one of these here. Mmm. Mmm. That's a really nice flavor. It's salted really nice, buttery. There's some garlic flavors on there. That onion is perfect. That grilled onion actually turned out to be just fine. You can't, there's not too much difference in the onion flavor. So I'm going to try one of these green beans and see if they're ready. Okay, let's try one of these. Huh? Mmm. Oh my God. That is so good. They're soft. They're still a little al dente, just a little tiny bit. But if you chopped your veggies a little bigger, I think they wouldn't all fall to the bottom as much. But I think this is fine. You want your veggies. You want to showcase all the colors in your dish. Just beautiful. Hope my question didn't bother you. I'm a male. Sorry to confuse you. Diamonds, you're a male? Okay. Let's see. Did you ask me did you ask me the question, Diamonds? Did I miss it? Did you know MSGs cheese is not bad for you? I buy it here in a bag. Looks like salt. It's not? I think in moderation. I think everything is fine. But I know that like those ramen packets, they got a lot of MSGs in the seasoning. I always throw the seasoning away. Every once in a while, I use the seasoning. But I usually just add chicken bouillon to my water, and I add garlic, and I add uh, you know maybe a little bacon for oil and flavoring. And I think this is ready, guys. This is ready. Turn it off, guys and gals. So yeah, this is. I've been wanting to make these green beans like this for quite some time, and I bought these green beans several days ago when I went and bought the menudo. Menudo is a hominy, is a soup with hominy and tripe and trotters, pork trotters. So it's a traditional Mexican soup that we would eat growing up. So this is what I'm going to be eating. You know, you can actually throw little pieces of bacon in here too. That wouldn't hurt. That would add some more flavor. But take this off of the heat here and let that sit. I don't want to lose my color, so I definitely don't want to lose the color in the beans. Whoops, there's some fall. So these are the green beans, and I'll just do a close-up of that, just like that, and we'll get a close-up like that. So that's some good stuff, guys. Really good stuff. So let's take these over to the table. Now we got all of that left. This is some good stuff. Where'd my chopsticks go? I'll eat these with chopsticks. So let's just oops. Sit here and eat these. Oh, I've been wanting green beans like this for a while now. Just like this. They're really good. They're just right. They still have a little not a crunch, but they're still fresh. A little crunch. They're definitely cooked though. These are so good. Really, really good. I don't know if you can hear the crunch while I'm chewing. It's an ASMR crunch. That is so satisfying. All these flavors, they go really well together. The garlic. You know, if you don't have peppers, you'll be fine with just tomato and onion and garlic. That'll be really good. And I like the peppers because of the extra flavors. But if you don't have bell peppers, just use tomato and onion and garlic, and you'll be just fine. Melt your butter and add your little chicken stock to that. Stir it up, and then start throwing your ingredients in there, and that flavors everything. It gets it nice and buttery and flavors everything. Hi, Scully. Thank you. Here's more mukbang. I just made green beans, Scully. These are really good. It's just butter, and I added chicken stock and garlic and let's see, garlic and hello. So sorry about my uh so yeah, garlic, butter, chicken stock, green beans, onion, and bell pepper. It was really good. A lot of flavor. Buttery. Still slightly al dente, not too much. But a nice crunch. They're not mushy. They're fresh. They're really nice. Can you hear me chewing? It's all. Oops. But yeah, this was my favorite. When I was in elementary school, I think they cooked them longer than I did. But the green beans were more softer, and they had the onion, they had the tomato in there, and the garlic, and I remember all those flavors. And this is like as close as I can get to that memory is the way I prepared these green beans. And it was diced tomato, onion, and garlic in there. The garlic was chopped a lot smaller. No, it was sliced. I think it was sliced. Those were the best green beans because the tomato and the onion together with the green beans, and they were like oily like this, like they were in a nice butter. And you can chop your veggies if you use chopsticks, probably a little bigger than that. That's a pain in the butt. That's why I was gonna cook them, chop them, slice them longer into bigger pieces. But since I cut down my green beans, I decided to dice the veggies also. I can use a fork. See now? Oh, I'm getting those nice flavors with the bell peppers. Mmm, that's a good flavor. The bell pepper. Oh my gosh. Make this for yourself, guys. This is really good. Just it's easy. You saw how I did it. Mmm. All those flavors together are so good. Oh my gosh. The bell pepper. The bell pepper. Oh my god. That's the flavor. That's the flavor. It's bringing back those memories. I think that was my happiest time in elementary was eating time. I always look forward to what they were cooking, what was on the menu, because they would hang the menus up in the rooms, and you just find the day it is that day, and then you run your hand down there, and then you look to see what they were going to be serving. Usually it was like that cornbread pizza, or it was green beans. What did they serve with it? I don't even remember. I remember the green beans. It was probably a turkey patty or a chicken patty. Or maybe like that Salisbury steak thing, or mashed potatoes. I don't know. I don't remember what they served with the green beans, but I remembered specifically the green beans. I don't remember much of anything else. But if you cook your green beans like this, there's so much flavor. It's so wonderful. Oh, that's so good. Especially the bell pepper. Can you guys hear me chewing and crunching? That would be a great side for a lot of different things: chicken, steak, ribs. You could have rice on the side, mashed potatoes, gravy, turkey. A lot of people make that green bean casserole. That's really good too. I like my green beans this way. So instead of the green bean casserole, I'd rather eat them like this. You got to add all that. You add what is it? The crispy onions, crispy onions, and mushroom soup, and you throw it all in a casserole pan with the green beans, and then you add cheese. I don't know if it's Parmesan cheese, but it actually tastes really good. But I like my green beans like this. I like them like this better, and there's a lot of flavor. And then your green beans go stale. I like to eat my vegetables fresh and still slightly al dente and crunchy. You can probably hear the crunch. So, oh my God, I've been live for an hour. Oh man, I thought it was barely going to be like 30, 40 minutes. Okay, well, I should let everybody go. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for watching. Go make some green beans. Go make yourself some green beans, and just like that, butter. Put some chicken stock in there, and onion and bell pepper. You saw I didn't even put salt or pepper in there. It was just the flavoring from the chicken stock, and mixed with the butter, the onion, the garlic, beans. Cook it, and you saw how quick it was to make. So go make it, and you're gonna love that. I don't know if anybody's tried this before, but this is how I remember eating it in school. I don't think they put as much as bell pepper, and there was probably more tomato in there, but I'm getting all the flavors from back in elementary school. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. Thank you guys for watching. And if you learned something today, push that like button. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Next time with Susie B in the kitchen, we'll see what we make next. Okay? Bye, guys.